that sucker, because I've been down there fishing, it was covered with whitetail. I went down there with a shotgun. That's it. Because I couldn't afford to buy in-state licenses my first year here, and I went down there and I was killing rabbits by the gunny sack. And that's how I made it through the first year of law school. I was eating fried rabbit, grilled rabbit, baked rabbit,
Rabbit stew.
rabbit stew. I mean, if there was a way to fry rabbit, if there was a way to cook rabbit, I was eating it.
Man, you East
But I mean, your Montana rabbits are dumb. In Ohio, man, boy, they move. They know they're being hunted.
You know.
Montana, they run off about 25, 30 yards and stop and freeze. Like, did he see me? Oh, I saw you.
If you are out hunting and you see some rabbits, any of you find rabbits, please.
You ain't
grab
gonna
me a
eat
few.
my yard bunnies.
I would love
Please,
to
you
have
wanna
some
be over
rabbits.
house.
That's not the story I expected. I figured you were gonna say you danced.
Nope. I
Made it through law school, but
I'll tell you what, that rabbit population on Kelly's Island took a nosedive.
I'll bet. Not needed.
I mean, I started chasing with the shotgun because that's what I was used to hunting with, because you had to shoot them while they were moving
Yeah.
because they would never stop.
Yeah.
Heck, the first time down there with the shotgun, I started going down with the 22.
Yeah.
Less damage, more
Shoot 'em in the
more
head.
meat.
Don't have to worry about biting into a pellet.
What?
Don't have to worry about biting into a
Exactly.
pellet.
I'll just go shoot a couple out there.
I'll take that too.
Used to hunt rabbits all the time growing up.
Well,
We used to, yeah, I'm not gonna say what else we used to do, so, I know we're being recorded.
is this only calling me, or are they not getting the call? My ears ringing.
Ears ringing?
Is that
We got a minute and 5 seconds.
I think you're participating in malicious compliance.
Make it a point.
It's like, okay, you told me I got here early, well, let's
You
start.
gotta keep on these stuff interesting.
I don't wanna start anything early.
Let's see.
Oh, I was gonna ask you, you were talking about that, you know, your old crawler of your dad's, it's in the yard.
Yeah.
In grandma's yard. Go look at, tell me which side that it has that is, it's broke.
Yeah.
Tell me which side it is, because I have another one, it's up at Roberts, and I just need to go get it and bring it, and I'd let you guys have that part if you needed it, because it's gonna be a park cat, I'm not gonna be doing anything with it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll
I
ask-
got the blade, I want the blade off it, I don't care less about the rest of it, so.
I think it might be the actual the clutch packs in the
Oh,
cement main drive.
Well, no, it's actually, I saw it, there's a bearing thingy that's broke.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, on the big drive gear on the one side.
On the final
And I can't
drive.
remember if it was the left or the right, but anyway,
Okay.
look at it, cause then, I'd see what this, cause I need one for my little crawler.
Yeah.
Hey, it's 10 o'clock.
Oh,
Well,
wait.
alright.
That's right.
Did you guys change my budget at all?
Yeah, we took it away.
I think we might have, what did we do? I don't think we did, I'm trying to think of what we might have done.
Should ask Cass.
Well, we did clarify the numbers as how much to budget your share of the coordinator, that's, your extension budget.
Okay.
What do you think we did?
Well, I just might need to change our contract, cause that has to be in here. So I have my salary share, obviously, I have Billy's, and then I have travel, and then all my other budgeted items. So,
Well, get with Justina, have her print it out, and where it's different, if we need to do an amendment, we can do that.
Do they need to sign anything, Reed? Is there
yeah,
anything
that's what
for
this
them to
is,
sign?
that's
Okay.
what this contract is, and that's why I just need the correct numbers.
Okay, and we'll put it on the agenda for
Okay.
next week.
Next week, alright.
It's not on the agenda for
And
signature,
Not
Well, I have a
really.
meeting on the agenda.
but for any signature needs to be on the 3 o'clock business, or the 8:45 business.
Oh my gosh.
You're gonna have to
For
live without
signature.
pay until next week.
Alright. I'm not gonna be.
Well, you know, so
Get some
so
rabbits.
what, you're saying this has to be in the budget, or do we need to sign it?
No, just whatever's in the budget, I have to put on here, and then you sign it, and then I send it off to the
Okay,
director,
okay.
and then he signs it.
But that's what you think you need, right?
Yeah, this is, well, I already gave her.
All right, it should be the same, but if it's not,
Okay,
I think we'll change whatever you think is correct is what the budget should be.
okay, well, I'll just have her give me a printout, and I'll
Yeah.
redo it real quick, and then we can do it on next week, Friday. So, and then get it signed and sent off, because there's we'll get an invoice for the corrected amounts, the back pay basically,
Would you do me a favor?
and then
Would you check our?
there'll be a new invoice scheduled for this
Oh, okay,
fiscal
because
year.
they haven't been invoicing us because we haven't had that signed, is it?
Yeah,
Yes,
basically,
very good.
yeah.
Well, we're gonna delay signing it.
They've been invoicing you the amount that it was before.
Oh, okay, so then it'll be a
It'd be
correction.
like the 5% increase.
Alright.
Yeah. Alrighty. Other than just trying to get the county agreement done, the new work study student has been going good. Charlie been coming in and doing stuff. We got her working on a little word problem yesterday. Be good. It's about that resistant kochia actually. And then the work study coordinator at the school actually emailed me today and wants me to come into their class and do a talk for them, so I'll do that next week or the week after. So I'll be gone most of next week
You're in
in
Bozeman, right?
Bozeman for my orientation for the job, so,
The new job?
yeah. And, be getting that grant application into Signal Peak here pretty soon.
Did Justin help you with that?
He wasn't in when I went over there, but I haven't talked to him.
I know, I was.
The only- And I just needed to,
Okay.
I didn't know whether to put the county's EIN number or the
I know.
school's EIN number.
For the Signal
The
Peak grant.
application.
Bob, do you have any idea?
When it is?
No,
No.
the EIN, does he put Muscle Shoals County's tax thing
One time
or
you talked to
the
me.
school?
I would think it would be Muscle Shoals
Yeah, I
County.
would feel like too.
Okay. Cause then I run into, yeah. I'm trying to figure out how to bundle this with Golden Valley.
Oh, yeah.
This year.
Yeah, and that's another thing.
Well, you know,
Yeah, put both of them in.
yeah, but if there's a main one, just get their
Okay, and that's.
cost covered.
That's.
What's the total? Muscle County will pay, you know, get that rather than paying.
Do you have any idea which will be mostly used, Muscle Shoals, Golden Valley?
I mean, it's up to who sends in the application and who gets approved, but, I mean, Muscle Shoals County has a bigger population, so probably Muscle Shoals County.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be surprised to see some applicants from Golden Valley. So, I'm hoping it's both, basically, but kind of population representative, so much
Yeah.
more in Muscle Shoals County and less in Golden Valley, but still there and available.
Sure.
So, yeah, and I might just put them both for now
Yeah.
and give them my preliminary budget, what I'm thinking of, and then when I actually go talk to the board,
Yeah.
get it figured out. So, that's doing that, and then, yeah, just getting ready, I gotta giving a talk at our regional meeting for all the extension agents, and then that's right after the pesticide course that I'm doing a new talk on, so I'm kinda getting those presentations ready.
When is that?
15th, noon to 3:30.
This month?
Yep.
I didn't write it down while I was asking.
Yep.
I think we did.
Okay.
Oh, no, I got it down here. It says noon training extension.
Yeah. Yeah, we've had quite a few people coming in, so it'll be good, I think. So when you did all that with Justina, did that capital improvements fund get set up?
Yep.
So I have one of those now?
Yep.
Okay. So so I'll probably be doing some stuff with that, probably not for a couple weeks until I get done with all this stuff, but.
But we dipped into it. No, it was good, we,
Yeah, that's $100 in it to get we started.
Yeah,
we moved a lot of it to the commissioners.
the travel,
Yeah,
yeah.
but I know those are dumb jokes, but no, we did that, we got you.
Okay,
And we really would like to go over that with you, just to show you, here's what it is. I think we went through the trouble to take everybody's, the only budget I think that got cut was the ambulance.
yeah. Well, and I just voluntarily, I cut mine like $6,000 or something, just cause,
You felt like it, huh?
yeah, well, I mean, there was just stuff in the budget that didn't really have to be there.
Yeah.
I mean, our operating costs aren't that high.
Well, what that would meant was you were able to move more to capital.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so that'll, I mean, I just don't like having, I guess some people, they really wanna make sure they have enough in their budgets, and I
Oh,
do
yeah.
too, but, I mean, we were thousands of dollars over on some stuff, so I was like, well, we'll drop 1,000 here and 1,000 there, if we don't need it, so,
That's being responsible. You're not very good at making it official.
apparently.
It's all show.
So his computers and stuff, they come out of just the county IT, right?
Yeah.
It's not
Well,
out
I
of his
think
budget?
Billy's, I think his comes from the,
Yeah, yours comes from the state.
It does?
well, I don't know, I
Extension,
don't know.
Extension.
Maybe that's part of our agreement, is we provide his computers, I don't know what the agreement says.
Good question.
Okay.
And you are on the list, just
Oh,
so you
well, I
know.
had Billy call,
But and Ron was in here yesterday and I told him, I said.
Is this for a new computer?
Mhm.
Are you looking for a laptop?
no, Billy
No,
needs a
Billy.
new computer.
But she said Billy's computer isn't that old, that one that's in there.
Well,
She
I don't
might
know.
have some stuff in there that doesn't need to be there, taking up all her room, he said, because when she left here, they had to clean that computer and it was full of stuff.
I don't know, could be, but even then, yeah, I mean, programs and stuff, I guess, would slow it down.
But anyway, you're on the list,
Okay, well, yeah, come refresh it or something, cause it's darn slow, I don't know what he's gotta do, but.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, and that was something else, and,
Yeah, gotta pad the budget.
I mean, I feel like I'm decently padded even with the stuff
Pad
I've
the
got.
budget, though.
Well, I appreciate the level of detail the attention you've paid to this, you know. And obviously, as things develop, if you actually need something, we can talk about it. I mean, this is our beginning of the year's budget. Normally, we don't have to do amendments in the middle of the year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But in theory, at the end of the year, where anybody's, and this is part of when we pay claims, Justina lets us know what accounts are over,
right,
are in the negative. And at the end of the year, we found out that if we don't appropriate for the people that have gone over their appropriations,
yeah,
it's against the law.
hmm.
We can be personally liable for letting people spend money they're not appropriated. So that's why we just keep talking, but typically we do an amendment to increase appropriations.
Okay,
But, I think that's funny, because how can you really know?
Yeah, and
Especially with the way inflation's going, I mean, things are rising like overnight,
Mm-hmm.
exponentially. And I just think that's, to be against the law, I think that's
yeah, and our rule though is, you can go over the appropriations, but you should ask us. But if you don't have the cash or the estimated value, you can't.
right,
And so we're never spending more than that account has, and usually when you look at what's gone over, for an example, sometime, they didn't move the insurance to that account funding code 1001, which is a general liability. It was over the whole amount of the insurance check that we wrote, $200,000.
right,
It wasn't appropriated for it, it should have been. But this is the stuff that I think between Darcy, Justina, and myself, we shouldn't be, we caught that kind of stuff this year. We said, no, where are we gonna spend money at?
Well, yeah, and I mean, like I said, my whole department's basically small potatoes when it comes to money.
It is really.
Yeah, really.
It's less than.
I mean, and I don't mean that in a negative way, I mean, but it's an important role. You know, it's, what you do is really important, so.
Yeah, we're just efficient. It doesn't
Well,
cost
we
very
need to
much.
make sure you have what you need to do what you need to do.
The only things I can really see, like our operating day-to-day stuff is well covered in the budget, I would say. But then like once we get into some of this, once I get this grant thing going, like I'm hoping to, there may be some equipment to buy, but the way I figured it was that can just come out of the cap improvements fund. And so in
And
that,
in fact, that's what it's for, it's
Right.
for, you know, cause somebody said, what does the
Capital
extension
items.
office need a capital improvement fund for? Just that kind of thing.
right. Well, and I mean, even tools and stuff, tools are depreciable items. I mean, those are things that come out of that. So, I mean, I think, yeah, we don't need a big operating budget for day-to-day stuff. I mean, as long, especially if we have that capital improvements fund set up, that kind of just shifts a little bit of the burden, which there isn't even much of one right now at all.
Right.
So, no. And there's a bunch of junk in that extension office anyway that needs to be cleared out.
But I think sort of the active role you're taking in managing that extension office, you might find really good use of some of that capital.
Yeah, no, I think so. I think it'll do some interesting stuff. It's more just right now getting I don't know, it might take longer than I think, but getting a good avenue to channel that and get good information from it. And then also the whole back end of the money management of all those grant things and all that is really what's just trying to figure out the best way to do that. It's taking a while, but guess that brings me into Angie. Hopefully,
Yeah, have you talked to her?
I haven't talked to her again. She's been out and about doing something or the other, so haven't talked to her again. I'll try to touch base with her in the end of next week when I get back from Bozeman, and then she should be starting the week after.
Okay.
So,
That's great.
I mean, obviously on our end, we'll do all the.
We'll probably need some kind of meeting to talk about what needs to be done. You know, in theory, that should be with the fair board, but I'm thinking of it more as a work session, and actually, I think they won't have an issue with, you know, Brian would come, but I think there's some whiteboard work to say, what is it that what do we got going?
Well, didn't you do that, the job description kind of thing?
Yeah.
You know, he did.
Well, he's got a good job description, but now it's what are the projects you need
Yeah.
to be working on and
What's her schedule?
Yeah, what's your schedule and then, you know,
So
kind
I-
of tracking that stuff.
So the next Fair Road meeting is on the 23rd. So I think if she starts on the 15th and we focus on just getting her set up in that week.
That's
Okay.
Rosh Hashanah.
What?
What did you say?
That's it. That's Rosh Hashanah.
Oh.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Rosh Hashanah.
I thought you were talking in
Yiddish?
Cherokee, or whatever.
Cherokee.
Rosh Hashanah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So I agree with you. I think we should, she starts on the 15th there. Hopefully she comes in the morning because I've got that class in the afternoon. And
Yeah.
we'll just get her set to getting that office set up for her. And obviously we're gonna get her computer and all that and, try to get that done and then, she'll probably, I don't imagine she'll come in every day from the 15th to the 23rd, but I don't know, if we focus on that week, just getting her all set up and trying to get her phone and all that, all her office stuff set up, and then I think the 23rd, that's about a good time when the fair board's meeting anyway.
Well, you know, we might have this list of stuff we need to do and what are the top ones? you know?
Yeah, right, so I think that, yeah, if we just do that on the 23rd, on the fair board meeting, that'll give her a week to settle in
Yep, I think that's great.
and to get all our paperwork done as far as employee hiring stuff.
And also she needs the key. I have keys, but I also have keys to those money things, those
Okay.
donations.
Yeah, and just getting all that kind of stuff
Mhm.
sorted out. So she'll come in, we'll get her started setting her office up, get her office set up. Well, what do I need to do, or what do we need to do paperwork wise to get her hired on payroll and
She needs to
going?
come in and fill out a packet.
Okay.
We have an employee packet.
Okay,
And we'll need a copy of her driver's license and her social security card,
okay,
and just get her on the payroll
okay, so why don't we do that, that Monday morning, the
when she
15th?
comes in, yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Have
send
come
her over
on.
here, she'll get all that stuff done. And then she can start working on getting her office set up, and then we'll get her all the keys and all that. And then on the 23rd, she can kinda get a layout of what it looks like right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
The computer might take a minute,
I know.
but maybe there's some,
Is she a computer person?
You know, I'd almost bet she is. I mean, working at the bank, she'd
Yeah.
have to have some.
and maybe they have something that she could use.
Yeah, we don't want her to be lacking tools to do
No.
her job. I mean,
They might have something that she could use, but it might not be that fast, you know?
I don't
until we
know,
can-
honestly, if, well, look at this.
Yeah, oh,
I have a feeling that Ron interfered with their plans to get that done.
You think so?
Because he said he talked to him about it. So I'm gonna call him again.
okay,
But in theory, Morrison Merrily provides our computers. They'll order them for us to make sure they meet a certain spec, you know.
and Ron goes through Morrison Merrily.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
get-
it's just that if you can keep Ron from being the bottleneck, you could have computers here as soon as anybody can get computers. So, we need to talk to him about that. I am gonna call John Thomas and say, hey, I thought 2 weeks ago you guys were gonna have this done.
Do it?
I'm really upset about that, you know.
It's supposed to be up on the wall.
Yeah.
Reed, and it's been sitting there for, well, since
Since-
Charlie moved up here.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
Well, it came up here
it's sitting
from
down.
my office.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And it was sitting on a stand, so it's been sitting there or sitting around waiting to get put up for 7 months.
yeah, that's.
Almost as long as I've worked here.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
But anyway, the only reason I went off on that rant is because if we're gonna get her computer, we need to get her computer.
Yeah.
And, we can't be waiting for, well, okay, 2 weeks later, Ron's decided that, okay, that she gets the computer. We've talked to him about
Okay, well, also, I put in a call about our phones.
it. Good,
I put in a call, a ticket, and I said, our phones are messed up. I said, don't just be calling me, call somebody else. I'm in with you guys today. I said, but this is the whole
yeah.
courthouse, and we need something else. So when they call, I'll say, hey, we got somebody coming in, and we need to get them a computer as soon as possible.
okay,
So whoever it is, I'll just, if they tell me to talk to Ron, I'm like, no, I'm talking to you. We need a computer for our, what's she gonna be called, fairboard coordinator? Fairgrounds coordinator? And she doesn't have one, she
and
needs
it's
one by the
probably a
15th.
laptop, right?
I'd say laptop.
Yeah, I
Yes,
think that would be, maybe they're easier to get than computers, you know,
Well, we got ours, I mean, you know, we you know, and we're all using them.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's amazing.
They used to have the notebooks and they were kinda nice, but they were just a little cumbersome, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, and so what else we got with?
Hmm.
Also, if you do talk to him, what the hell, when are we gonna get this screen put in?
Well, hopefully it's either John or John
I
Roberts
talked
or John
to John
Thomas.
Thomas.
Yeah,
And they came over here and investigated everything.
I do have to say, this has been going okay, you know,
Yeah.
it's on YouTube and everything, there has been people watching it, not much, but
Well, we talked to a guy last night that watched it, sounded like he did it for entertainment.
Yeah.
I told my brother to. He said, I just started watching stuff on YouTube. I said, you should watch Smithfield County Commissioners. Talk about-
They got movies. They got movies on YouTube. I was watching Tombstone on YouTube last night.
Yeah, it was last night.
Oh.
He goes, I like you, Mike, because you just sit back and you tell everybody what to do.
He's sleeping.
Mike was his favorite character.
Yeah, because he's sleeping half the time. Ah,
Typical.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I fake that all the time for entertainment.
you fake it, and we can tell.
But
I wished I could do that, let's put it that way. I wished I had that gift.
I can't fall asleep when I want to fall asleep.
Yeah.
If I'm tired enough, here's, quote me on this, if I'm tired enough, I can.
Takes days.
The reason Mike falls asleep is because he works so damn hard, he's tired.
Of all night.
You have too much stuff on your brain.
Yeah, that's it.
It is, well, it's guilty conscience, really, not that I'm judging.
Yeah.
No. Not me. I lay down and I'm sleeping like that.
Wow.
It makes my husband so mad.
Ugh, I wish.
Well, I'll tell you what, be grateful, because that can change.
I can usually sleep. I sleep every day and a half, about. Seems like how it goes.
So what's the right amount of REM and the right amount of deep sleep to get?
You need.
Yeah, I don't know.
You need.
Because that's really the key to your sleep, is if you can go into REM and if you can be in deep sleep.
Yeah.
And I don't.
You need 8 to 9 hours.
I don't because I have sleep apnea.
But some people need
Well,
like
then you
6.
don't sleep well.
I don't rest. I'm always tired, but I sleep. And I
Yeah.
dream like you wouldn't
That's
believe.
funny, you need 8 to 9 hours.
Yeah. Well, it depends on who you are. Some people need as low as like 6. But
Honestly, if you
About
get
5.
4, but you get
5,
REM
yeah.
and deep sleep, doesn't matter.
I think it's about 3 hours of REM.
Yeah, and I don't get that.
I don't know what I get, but I went to bed last night at 8:45 and I had a hard time getting up at 5 o'clock this morning.
And actually, if you find that you're dreaming more, you're in REM and you are, it's a healthy thing.
Well, I dream crazy
Dreaming is
dreams and
really good.
I remember them by detail. But they're disturbing sometimes. Like,
Well, but that's your mind trying to straighten things out. And I got a Fitbit and I started to track it, and I'm sleeping better
Oh,
than I
yeah?
used to, yeah. It's because of the guilty conscious thing, I'm not doing the things I used to do. Made me guilty.
Anybody else tracking you?
No,
My daughter bought me a Fitbit for Christmas.
she's tracking, she was
Oh, I
tracking
was
you.
using it and everything, then I found out she was tracking me and I wasn't walking enough.
Oh,
She
God,
said-
that's,
She called me up and says, Dad, you're not putting on enough. I said, how do you know that? Oh, well, I got it, I can track you. So I put it on the dog. Then she called me and said, good God, Dad.
you're overdoing it.
You're overdoing it. Yeah, I know, I'm just that kind of guy.
Why he falls asleep when he's in the meetings.
But that's pretty much what I got. Grant, fairgrounds coordinator, work study student, getting the county contract signed. And obviously we're still finishing up fair stuff for the awards and all that, and starting the new 4-H here next month, and just trying to make some slow changes to that, not really going. We haven't really jumped on some of the changes I suggested, but like I wanted it to be, but they were suggestions. I don't try to run it like a tyrant, so.
you looked at me when you said that.
Tyrant? Yeah.
You notice that? I don't wanna start anything here.
I try to look at everybody in turn when I talk.
That's just good
I'm just
leadership.
including you. I kinda gotta, I can't look this way as easily because my neck's got messed up. Yeah, so that's what's going on, and kinda starting my season of go here for this training, go here for this training, so. And I'll probably be gone sometime in January for a good amount of time, once it gets cold. I've got about 80 hours of time off built up, paid time off, whatever.
Comp time or whatever they call it.
No,
It's
not
paid-
comp
It's
time.
paid time off.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta use it or you lose it.
You gonna be going farther north?
No.
You're gonna be going way south.
Yeah, maybe if I can go far enough north, then it's like south again, but.
Yeah, I like to go south in winter, sometimes as far as Sheridan.
Yeah. No, I stay out of Wyoming in the wintertime, definitely.
The damn wind blows blew
Yeah.
it away.
Toughen it up, I tell you what, those are my roots. This is baby food around here.
Yeah. No.
No, I never really, my parents had a place in Mesa, Arizona. And it was a really common thing, people would go to Arizona during the winter time. I really.
I wouldn't go to anywhere in the States, that just sounds boring.
Yeah, I mean, Where did you go last time? Where, did you come back from the trip?
You went fishing.
I went to Puerto Rico and I went to Mexico last week.
Okay,